How are you doing today? Good. So you came in for another memory test? Good. It's very good to keep consistently coming to these. Any signs of dementia, especially as early as we can detect it, can be very helpful for you. Okay, so just we'll start off with some common questions, just to give me a good idea of if your memory is good or if it, might be failing a little bit, okay? Okay, so if you could tell me your name, first and last. Great. And what's today's date? Good. What year is it? Good. And what season? Very good. Okay. Did you drive here on your own, or did someone drop you off? Okay. Do you remember that happening? Okay, good. All right, now moving on to some more personal questions. Okay. What did you eat yesterday morning, if you ate at all? Okay. Anything to drink with that? Okay. Okay. Have you been losing things like keys or forgetting dates or anything like that recently? Okay. Right. Okay. Just one incident. Good. Okay. Have you walked inside of a room and have forgotten what you were going to do when you were inside that room? Okay. Yes. And can you explain for me? Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 1 to 10 scaling. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your memory? Okay. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how many times have you forgotten, or do you think you've forgotten a lot of things and dates and stuff like that recently in the past week? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how often would you say that you are forgetting these things? Well, as in not much would be 1, like not at all, and 10 being a lot. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. Doesn't seem like we're having too crazy of issues. These are very common memory loss, issues that a lot of people have, especially once they get older. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry too much about that, but let's get into the physical exam, okay? Just to make sure you're okay to start the rest of the test, okay? So, this is really cold. Just gonna put it on your chest right quick, okay? And would you breathe in for me? Okay, and breathe out. Okay, and I'm gonna check your heart rate. Okay, that looks good. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna go around you, and I'm gonna need you to breathe in again for me. This time I'm just gonna listen to your breathing. Breathe in for me. And breathe out. Very good. Other side. Okay, breathe in for me. And breathe out. Good, very good. Okay, seems to be okay. Now we're just gonna check for any abrasions or bruises or contusions like that. Because sometimes with memory loss, we can forget injuries that we might have caused or like to our bodies. So I just want to make sure. No, this shouldn't hurt at all. I'll be very gentle. Right, let's let's check your arms for me. Lift them up for me. Good. Let's check your back, spine. Does any of that hurt? Good. Check your shoulders. Okay, any of this hurt? Going under your chin. And behind your ears. No swelling. Don't see any. That's good. Okay. Right now, check your face. Right, now check your eyesight. Now, if you could keep your eyes open and looking at my nose, I'm just going to see how your eyes react to the light. And try not to blink for me. Very good. The other side. Good. Okay, follow the light for me. Very good, very good. Okay. I'm just going to take a look up at your nostrils. Okay, if you could lift your nose up a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's good. No internal bleeding, nothing like that. You're just going to take a good look inside your mouth, okay? Say ah. Okay, seem to be doing okay. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to come around, and if you could cough for me. Okay, one more time. Good. Right. So, looks like you seem to be good. Nothing to worry about. Do you think you've had any injuries that you've forgotten about the past week or two? Right. Very good. Okay, so time to start the fun stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to be holding up a fork and a spoon. Okay. Right. I'm going to need you to point to or say fork or spoon when I list the meals or certain things you eat with these things, okay? All right? And you just have to tell me, would you eat it with a spoon or the fork? Okay? All right. So, salad. Good. Soup. Good. Cereal. Good. Spaghetti. Very good. Cake. Right, that is true. It can be optional. Great. Now, a sandwich. Right, trick question either. Okay, so you did pretty good with that one. Okay, now we're going to move on to focusing on details and stuff like that, your visual memory. Now, I have this truck, and I just need you to look at it with as much detail as you can. If you need me to go closer, that's fine. And I will ask you questions about this truck, okay? Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. How many wheels was that truck? Great. What color was it? Okay. Good. And did the truck have a bed in the back? Okay. And how many seats would it have? Good. And lights, front and back? Very good. It's okay if you miss a few. Okay, next truck. Good. Really take it in. seats? Okay. And the color of the truck? And can you tell me the model of the truck? Okay, that's fine. Can you tell me the make at least? The make? Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm not really good at cars either, so that's okay. Again, it's fine if you miss any questions. And the number of lights, did you take a look front and back? Very good. Okay, I got one more. Okay, take this one in as well. Very good. Making sure to take care of it. Okay. Right. Did this truck have a bed? Good. And how many seats? Great. And the color? Very good. Okay, next we're going to move on to our last visual memory test. I'm going to show you 4 blocks, okay? And you're going to do the same thing. Try to remember as much as you can as far as the details of these blocks, okay? Great. Okay, now how many knobs did this block have? Okay, was it flat or was it a big? Good. And what color? Good. Okay, I'm just going to be increasing the speed on which I show you these blocks. Okay, ready? Okay. And how many knobs? What color was it? Okay. And would you say this was taller than the one that you saw previously? Okay, good. All right, next one. Okay. All right, what was the color? Okay. What was the color of the last block? Good. And how many knobs was the first block that I showed you? And how many knobs with this block that I just showed you? Good. And would you say this block was long? Very good. Okay, last one. I'm going to show it quickly. Okay. Now what color was that one? Is it a darker or a lighter color than the last block that I showed you previously? Okay, and how many knobs? Very good. All right, and what color was the one that I showed you in the beginning? Very good. Okay, that concludes our visual memory test portion. You're very good. All right. Now we're going to work on your memory with just a few extra tests. I'm pretty much just going to give you a word, right? And you have to associate this word with anything that you can associate with it. It doesn't have to be a right or wrong answer. I'll just be taking into account what it is and what it isn't, okay? Okay. All right. You ready? Okay. Bird. Apple. Umbrella. Banana. Blue. Okay. Cider. Alcohol. Candy. Bush. we're gonna do another portion of the test. Pretty much just gonna be saying numbers, and you need to tell me which number is the number that is kind of like the odd number out. Okay, this will usually be like an even or odd distribution. I'm only gonna be giving you 3 numbers at a time, and you just tell me which one does not belong. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 10, 17, 3, 7, 8, 10, 43, 44, 100. Very good. Okay. And the last thing we're going to be doing, I'm just going to give you some words, right? And you tell me the same thing, which one does not belong, okay? Ready? Apple, car, orange. Good. Bird, tree, floor. Good. Bee, honey, milk. Onion, sandwich, juice. Good. Paper, plastic, jar. Very good. Right. So that concludes our test, okay? Again, I'm just gonna need you to have to come back to these every so often. So far, I don't see any signs of early dementia. You seem to be doing very well. Honestly, your memory is probably a lot better than mine. So don't worry. Again, the more you do these, the more you come back, the better your memory can be, and all the signs of dementia we can detect as early as possible. Right. Okay. Thank you so much for coming.